questing, exploration, conquering the Spiral Abyss, grinding artifacts, and building teams. The first 100 days of Genshin Impact were absolutely incredible, and today I'm going to share the next chapter of my journey. This time we have a new goal: complete all of the brand new endgame mode, the Imaginarium Theater, by the end of day 200. And as always, this account is completely free to play, which means I won't be spending a single dime on the game. We start off on the first day of a brand new update, hopeful but prepared to be let down yet again by another lost 50-50.
I am really nervous about this one. I have extremely bad 50-50 luck, but I stole my friend Dandy's luck for this video. I told him I'm stealing your luck for these summons, and he said okay. If this comes through and I do win the 50-50, I'm gonna be really happy. But we're hoping for Gaming. We're hoping for Gaming here. Okay, we got a Noel. Not the best first summon, I will say. Down to 22. We're going for another 10 bull. That's going to be another 4-star. Another Noel. Yeah, not the biggest fan of how this is going so far. Could we just get Farina? Just call it a day. Give me Farina and let's just call it a day. All right, game. Hey. Just give me that 50-50 win. Give me that 50-50 win. All right, starting off with a Lion's Roar. Just give me the 50-50. If you give me another cheat sheet, I'm uninstalling. I won the 50-50. Let's go! Yes!
Lost for words.
Ah!
Star. Farina.
I could die happy. That's just how you do it, boys. That's just how you do it. You just have to steal your friend's luck, and then you're good to go, man. You're good to go. No problems. And now I'm saving. And I have a very specific reason I'm saving: for Risley. So more than likely, until then, I'm not going to be summoning on anything. I've changed my plans before, but probably not. But this is... it's really cool. Only thing now is I need to farm all the Ascension materials, and, you know, then we can... Oh, do I have all of the Ascension materials? Oh yeah, about that. Well, I guess I farmed all of them up because I was very sure that I was going to get Farina. But yeah, what I do need to do is I need to farm up her weapon, and oh, would you look at that? R5 level 19 Floof Conjure Ferryman. The one thing that I actually need to do is get her a decent artifact set. Yeah, I definitely need to farm up some Golden Troop because, you know, what I've got so far, really just not gonna cut it, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, you know, other than that, oh wait, 18,550 HP, huh? But what I actually need to do is make sure that I farm up for talent ascensions, because, you know, those are really important. And I'm actually not joking about this one. I only have them at 177, so I actually do have a little bit of farming left to do. But I know what you guys are really waiting for. Don't worry. Yes, I'm activating Noel's constellations. It's okay. You can relax. It's all gonna be fine. But man, I'm so happy I have Farina on this account, dude. It makes me so happy.
The absolute joy Chiken felt in this clip was quickly shattered as an attempt on his life was made live on recording. Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh god. Dandy cursed me. Dandy fucking cursed me, man, for taking his luck. I just want to let it be known, if I ever actually choke to death or something on camera, like if I die on camera, meme the shit out of that, alright? So something I've heard from other creators is that this particular Spiral Abyss is the hardest one that has ever been in the game. And I can see that. I mean, I didn't even do Chamber 3 because, you know, I wasn't really built for it. So now that we have Farina, I'm actually curious how we do. So we're going to dive into that and see what happens. The first side, I used the typical National Team Plus Kazuha that you guys are probably used to seeing by now. It did okay. It didn't do great. I would have loved another 30 seconds or so on the clear. But you know what? It did fine. All right, 1 minute. 1 minute for part 2. Let's see what we got. And on side 2, I used Lisa, Farina, Lynette, and Nevelet. And considering 2 of the 4 members of the team were kind of subpar and just kind of there because I had to put someone there, I'm actually a little bit blown away at the results. And as soon as I can get a replacement for Kazuha on National, he's going to go on this team. And there are a few members that we can put in that 4th spot instead of Lisa. All in all, there's going to be some solid upgrade paths we can take with this team, and it's insane. You guys are looking at it right now. The damage output is crazy. All right, 2 stars. You know what? I'm okay with that for now. So I went ahead and bought all the intertwined I could get. That's going to be 16 total, and the rest is going to be just the primos we earn from now until I summon whoever's next. Probably Risley, like I said. I'm a bit of a simp for my man. He's got the muffins, and I am a fan. To be completely honest, though, I also do want a really good team for Clarin, so I could see a world where maybe Nahida goes some reruns, or maybe there's a character that I kind of like that also has like official in the banner, something like that. I'm just glad that our girl came home, and she is absolutely insanely powerful. So happy. And we're actually gonna go ahead and get her burst to level 9 to end things off for the day. Turns out I'm a dirty liar and we're getting her crowned, so sure, man. Sounds good to me. And obviously, I'm going to crown her skill as well as soon as I possibly can. I just need more of these, unfortunately. So it's going to be a while. Just real quick, got up to 10 Acquaint Fates. We're going to go ahead and send it. It's going to be... You know what? Stringless? Hey, that's actually fine by me. I'm good with it. It is day 137 of Genshin free-to-play. And today is a massive day for the account. I honestly thought we weren't going to have nearly as many massive days on this account, to be completely honest with you, but something pretty crazy is starting today, and we've got some solid upgrades. We are getting Fischl for free. I had no idea she was going to be in the shop this month, and she's exactly who I need to make yet another viable team for this account. So there we go. Fischl is unlocked. Obviously, we're going to get her leveled up as much as we possibly can, and we need lightning prisms. One really cool thing is that we have some really good golden troop pieces farmed up specifically for her. And then we got R3 stringless for her, which is pretty nice. And we just unlocked the brand new goal for this account, the Imaginarium Theater. And because there were an easy, normal, and hard mode, I decided to hop into easy mode just to see how easy it really was. True to the name, it was very easy. I will say it was pretty obvious going through this how they could expand it into more of a challenge for normal and hard modes, so I was excited to take on the future challenges the mode had to offer, but yeah, easy mode, just totally a slouch. Easy was, in fact, easy. Oh, characters have to be level 60. Ah, I see. All right, looks like I have some leveling to do, I guess. That's why this is actually kind of a cool challenge, is that I do need to get more characters. I have to go wide instead of going vertical like for the Spiral Abyss. So while the combat difficulty is not going to be as high as the Spiral Abyss, I need more built characters to make it happen. So it's cool to have another goal on the account, you know? But for now, we have got some rewards. That's going to be 220 primos for the first 3 acts completed. And on top of that, for the debut performance, first time clear, we're going to be grabbing 2 condensed resin, which is really nice. 400 more primos. You love to see it. Yeah, this is cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Day 139, we got a 4-star from the standard. Let's see what we get. I think I just want Kuki. If we could get another Xiangling, I'd be excited. If we could get Bennett, I'd be excited. But yeah, not too many that I'm like really looking for. Oh, that's one of them! Whoa! Yeah, for those of you that don't know, she goes really well with Clorinde, so yeah, she's getting built. Oh my god. What a crazy pull on the standard banner, no less. Oh my god, dude. Isn't she just like such a cool character? I love Breast. Like, is anyone else just a big fan of Breast? Like, just really well-designed character, I have to say. Today was a progress day, and it started out with me getting a whole bunch of small lamp grass to level up Fischl, who finally got to level 80 and is actually relatively usable. I found a whole bunch of barrel conches for Charlotte, who got up to level 70, Windwheel Asters for the Traveler, who also got to 70, and after that leveling session, it was time to take on the Theater Part 2. And I could run through each fight one by one and show you the entire run, but it really wasn't that difficult either. I mean, yeah, the enemies had a little bit more HP, they did a little bit more damage, there was a little bit more strategy, and what I mean by strategy is that I just didn't use Xiangling and Bennett's last charge, because I figured that there was a pretty high chance they would carry me against literally any boss that got thrown my way, and in this case, the double Bishops did not stand a chance whatsoever. Nice! We actually did it, dude! Alright, we got 400 primos for the first time rewards, and 220 just for the normal reset. That is really good. And now all we need to do is get 4 more level 70 characters, and then also have them kind of built a little bit. The next day was a progress day too. I started out with leveling up Kaching, Chevris, and Fischl's talents. Damn, today has been productive. Getting Stringless to level 90. Now we just need to work on her talents and she'll be good to go. Another Abyss reset and another 33 stars, or so I thought. Turns out Chamber 3 was kind of a nightmare and we got 1 star. Still, I'm gonna take all the free rewards I can possibly get. Those primos are going towards a good cause. Yeah, by the way, I've been doing some farming, so we're gonna go ahead and ascend Chevris. She is leveled to 70, and I'm planning on going all the way to 90 because I'm actually planning on using her legitimately. I already have a really good weapon for her in
learn the dialogues of desert sages, giving her an HP buff. Goal being that we get to 40,000 HP so we can max out the buff we get from this specific talent. This buff coupled with this talent and also having just a really solid core of pyro and electro characters that I have on this account means that we should be cooking pretty nicely. It's update day. Let's go. All right, trials done. As you can probably imagine, I'm not interested in these banners at all. New encounter point system. That's pretty sick. And Chevrolet ascended to level 80. Wow, that's a lot of update primos. All right. Okay, summer event. This is my first one. The story starts off with us meeting a chubby paper mache hamster.
Chubby? Who you calling chubby?
As well as a familiar face with Nilou. To be completely honest, it started off pretty slow and low stakes. The forest dwellers just had a bunch of stuff they needed to get done, and we decided to help out. This is peak gameplay. Along the way, we picked up a few materials for Nilou, which she turned into a potion that turned our paper mache hamster into a colorful paper mache hamster. And in a scene that I can only compare to a Disney movie, Nilou sings and the entire grayscale flat environment becomes vibrant and flowers bloom, and man, I really like the vibe of this area in this event. I've heard they usually do something cool for the summer events, and yeah, this is cool. To end off the first quest in the area, we get told that we have to save the world, which is definitely something we're used to at this point, and Nilou decides to join us. And that's just the first quest. There's a lot more to do in this region, so we'll be back. So apparently they gave us 1,600 primos? I guess that the Chinese Genshin community kind of rioted about this fix that they made, and they rolled it back and gave us 10 pulls. That's fucking wild, man. Also, I put out the 100 days of Genshin Impact video about 24 hours ago, and you guys seem to be really enjoying it, so thank you so much for the support. Also, apparently I did something wrong by not building my Tighnari. I didn't see a viable team that I could throw him on, to be completely honest. I want to use him. I might go ahead and build him after reading all your guys' comments, so yeah, we'll see. But I am still very focused on saving for Risley, and we are currently at 7389 primos after the fantastic 1600 drop that they just gave us, and 21 intertwined. Look at all the farming that I got done today, guys. So much farming. Just wanted to go ahead and get Fischl's talents up a bit, and skill and burst are both up to 8. A short time later, it was back to the summer event for some exploration. To be completely honest, I enjoyed this a lot. I know a lot of you guys see exploration as kind of a chore and you don't really enjoy that side of the game, and I will say there are some parts of exploration in the game that I don't enjoy, but in this case, it's actually pretty fun. It was relaxing. I love the environment, the music. I mean, it's a fun area. They did a great job. Eventually, we made our way to the train station, which is the only way you can get to the city.
Pleasure to meet you, everyone.
Pleasure to meet you, everyone. And we were on our way out when we found Karara taking a nap in the train car. Gotta say, really big fan of her outfit. You know, there's a lot of content in this game that I'm excited to play, but I think this about takes the cake, and that's it. We met up with King Queen Navia in the city. Who could that possibly be? What? No. And some hilly churls attacked. They did not last long. And then we learned to save the city, we have to go to the end of the world. All right, part 2 complete. By the way, I just realized this not too long ago. Always go to this waypoint and then swim down here. Get a whole bunch of crystal flies. Total of 6 of them down here. And if you do that once a day, you'll never run out of crystal cores to make your condensed resin with. The more you know. It's been a while since I updated you guys on the goals for the account, so I figured I'd go ahead and do that now. First up, I need to level up Gaming, Yanfei, and Kaching to level 70, and that's something that I need to do soon because that's what I need for the Imaginarium Theater to actually be able to have enough units to potentially complete it. I'm also going to be getting Chevrolet to level 90 as soon as I possibly can, so then I can start gearing her up and getting her ready to use. I'm going to be using an overload team with her and Clorind. I'm really excited about that, considering I got Clorind ages ago and I still haven't been able to actually use her on a competitive team. In between getting all the Ascension materials I need, I also am doing the Denouement of Sin domain so I can get more of the Marchese Hunter and the Golden Troop sets that I need. Golden Troop being for Fischl and for Farina, Marchese Hunter being for Neuvillette, and for the eventual Risley that's going to be coming home as soon as I possibly can get him. We're currently sitting at 8,190 primos, 21 intertwined, which is beautiful. It is day 162, and today I want to complete Simulanka. All right, chapter 3, let's see what we got. Apparently, we're going to go visit the end of the world, also known as the U.S. Midwest. Some hilly trolls threatened my friend Mr. Wheel, and they were not alive long enough to regret their decision. This is supposed to be your job! You have one job, bro! Oh my god, we're gonna fucking die.
We're lucky this guy caught us on the way down.
passed out from
Oh my god, I am dead.
Whoa there! I see you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel yet. You might want to fix that. Or else.
I'm alive.
He's awake.
I love how they keep calling him Hat Guy, and his name in my game is Lil Man with Hat.
This space is completely empty.
It's almost like there may be a fight coming up. Oh yeah. Getting RuneScape vibes from this one. We got some Ulm going on. And as you might expect at this point, I am a huge fan of this fight. It's sort of a storytelling mechanism and less of an actual literal fight. You have to dodge waves of projectiles and then you get this cutscene. And this cutscene actually kind of caught me off guard because we see the dragon learning that it is in fact a dragon. And because of the way everything in Simulanka was created, it just kind of became a thing instantly. All the townspeople are taking up arms against him, and he doesn't seem to really understand why. We get back to the fight and have our first real casualty. Quick, run! Oh my god. Run, bro, run! Oh my god, he's dead. We just witnessed that man die in real time. That's crazy. And the fight doesn't stop there. The intensity continues to ramp up with explosions, plenty of projectile dodging, and then another disaster. Oh no. Oh my god. This is brutal. These guys are getting fucking murdered. It's crazy to me that they've made this whole area feel like a Disney ride. Like, you go through the whole attraction and, like, obviously you don't dodge projectiles that can do 10% of your HP in real life, but like the rest of it feels very similar. A little bit later, we get more backstory, and this one's pretty brutal. So the dragon actually befriended this little squirrel who was bringing him some food, and unfortunately, the squirrel's mom overheard everything happening, announcing to the world that the dragon was trying to kidnap her daughter. We cut back to Hat Guy, who actually has his full redemption arc here, and we learn that the dragon's name is Durin, and you may know the name Durin from somewhere earlier in the game. Remember this place? Dragon Spine? Yeah, good times. Anyways, the spine of the dragon that's locked in Dragon Spine is Durin, in fact. It turns out he was born into Simulanka, not understanding his body, not understanding why everyone thinks of him as a monster, and having someone understand him like the Wanderer does here gives him that peace. Everybody on the team comes together and gives him our blessings, and he turns from the monster that everybody knows him as into this.
Why are you all staring at me? Huh? My claws? Are these my claws? And my wings? My tail? Does this mean? Wow, you look so cute. Quite a radical transformation.
A little bit later, overlooking the broken sky, we complete the third quest, but there's a little bit more left to go. See, now this is where things get a little bit more interesting, because Durin's heart, in the core of Dragonspine, is growing in vitality for some reason. We don't really know why, and also we get no closure on that, which I think is pretty important to note. And that's where the story actually ends, which means most likely we're going to be seeing mini Durin and actual Durin come back at some point in the future. After finishing up the story, I got straight to exploration, and I actually had, again, I know I'm a broken record here, but I had a really good time with this. I really like Simulanka as a whole, so that definitely helped, but on top of that, the puzzles and everything were pretty fun too. We also have to solve a murder, and I need to show you this. That was actually kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you should legally be able to get away with a trick shot like that if you can land it, you know what I mean? Now, for most of the side quest, it was just a fun little side quest with goofy characters in a goofy area. We chased down the detective that tried to kill this guy, but he didn't actually, obviously, but eventually we catch him with Carrara.
I surrender.
And you might think that it has this cute little ending and that brings everything back around and it's kind of a funny little addition to the area, but then the detective becomes self-aware and he knows that he was a creation of someone else and that the whole area of Simulanka is a creation of someone else, and he's wondering if his feelings are real or if they're also a creation of someone else. And he knows that he's a fictional character, but he can't talk to anyone about this because the other residents of Simulanka are not as self-aware as he is. And by doing all of this, he's trying to figure out if everything that he's experiencing is actually real or if it's all just another creation by this person that created all of Simulanka, including him, which is kind of insane, man, not gonna lie. Wasn't expecting this level of story depth.
Oh, my poor child. There's one thing you've been mistaken about this whole time. Fairy tales may be works of fiction, but at their heart lies an internal logic that is undoubtedly real-world truth. in a condensed form. The world within fairy tales is as real as can be. And by extension, you and your compatriots are also real.
So, we are a part of the real world too.
Whoa. More exploration, some more exploration, and Karara's outfit. Oh shit, we got Phantom and Boots. I actually really like this outfit for Karara. Knocked out some challenges one after the other, which is pretty easy. All right, and this part of the event is completed. All the figures in the game have been created, as well as some free primos and another constellation for Karara. Put it off long enough. I needed ascension materials for my characters if I was ever planning on doing the Imaginarium Theater anyways. Every day I'm mining. And it took a while, but I ascended and leveled quite a few characters to level 60, a few to level 70. Things were going well. Oh, that's gonna be 10 Acquaint Fates. You know how sick it would be if I could get a Kooky right now? Right here, right now. You know how cool that would be? Okay, so, just leveling up some artifacts, and this happened, for my Fischl. Holy, that is sick. I'm looking at the best Fischl setup, but we are still at 1 to 2. Pretty solid. It was time for some more, you guessed it, exploration in Sumeru. Gotta say, for a lot of it, I was not the biggest fan, but it needed to be done at some point. I will say, credit to the devs, when you start going into dungeons, this shit is fantastic. It's just the overworld desert that's not my favorite. All right, we got 100% on Hypostyle Desert, and we're at 75% in Desert of Hadrameth. You know, there's a certain number of people that are gonna know exactly what this means, and I just want you to know that that was one of my favorite quests of all time, and I didn't get it on recording, and I'm really sorry that I didn't because I kind of popped off for a lot of it. I need Jet again. I need her to be in more of the game in the future. I need it. I just need it. Something else I thought was really cool is going around and finding all these chest pieces. I mean, obviously they give you chests when you get them, but like, what do they do? I don't know. Here's the last one. Nothing happened. I gotta do some research. Be right back. Well, apparently there's nothing else that this does. You get a bunch of stuff, a bunch of primos, and that's it. Cool. All right, ending the day off at 92% in the final sub-region of Sumeru. Oh, it's gonna be so nice to have this done. Starting off the day, we went back to Simulanka for one final time and ending off the quest with this very Kingdom Hearts Disney-esque thing where we're just flying over all of Simulanka, seeing the entire place from the sky. Now, I told you guys that I'm a fan of this area yet because, man, it's magical. That's the best way I can put it. Just is. Oh, wow. This one just shows me straight out where everything is. Oh, that's so sick. I really hope they make the treasure compass work exactly like that in the future. That would be so nice. I was literally just thinking yesterday when I was doing Sumeru exploration that it would be so nice to not even have to worry about checking any boxes on another website or anything. I'm just gonna leave this with absolutely no comment. And that is all of Simulanka completed 100%. A little bit later, I was finishing up exploration in Sumeru, and finally, the deed was done. The desert is complete, and that means all of Sumeru is at 100% exploration. Obviously, this isn't like overall full completion 100%, but on the map, we got 100% in every single area in Sumeru. And I'm actually gonna wait to do any more exploration because 5.0 is coming very, very soon, and my long-term encounter points, which I have almost 50 days of, are actually gonna reset then. So I might as well just wait and then be able to bank a ton of them when that reset does come. Imaginarium Theater reset. Let's see if we have enough to take it on properly. Oh, I need 4 more. Oh my god, gross. Whatever, we can do normal mode, so let's do that. And I could show you the entire run, or I could just show you the last few seconds of the final part of the run because that tells the whole story. That was ridiculous, dude. And some solid rewards. 440 primos. Love to see it. Monthly reset just happened, so we're gonna grab 5 intertwined and 5 acquaint. I think it's time. We're gonna replace the ER sands that we have on Nevelet right now with an HP sands. Objectively, this thing is kind of insane compared to my normal ER sands that I've been using. And because I'm using Farina, it shouldn't be necessary anymore. And our crit damage is now 214.3%. That is disgusting. With an additional 5,000 HP on top of what we already had, this guy's gonna be hitting like a monster. Look
Look at me, I took a bunch of pictures and now I'm getting primos for it. How crazy is that? Not bad.
Just did my weekly narwhal clear, got another lightless mess. Serena's skill is up to level 9.
Hey, just checking in to tell you that I love this minigame. It's kind of funny that we got a curling minigame while the Olympics were going on. But yeah, I'm a big fan. I like it quite a bit. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go. Oh. So obviously I'm not gonna do it. I don't need Yelan. I don't want Emily. But man, I really want Xiangling to C4 so bad. No desire to get Razor. Yanfei's already at C6. So it would really just be for Xiangling and then hoping I didn't get Yelan. Yeah, just not worth it. But I really wish that I had like a lot more primos so I could justify trying. My daily routine has pretty much just been do my dailies, which is grab some condensed resin and then use this team to dominate this domain. Kind of insane damage output, usually only about 30 seconds. Grab a couple absolute dumpster fire artifacts. Then every few days I have to go back to my Serena teapot, grab some trust, grab some coins, grab my weekly resin, grab some sanctifying essence, grab some sanctifying unction, pick some crops, plant some crops, buy some crops, and my dailies are done. 5.0 update stream just happened today. We got some primos for it. And oh my god, so much is happening. And I don't even think I'm going to be able to cover all of it. You'll have to wait and see what my opinions are for a lot of the stuff that's going to happen. But one thing I'm really excited for is a free 5-star selector. I think the choice is obvious. We're going to be going for a second Chi-Chi. No, really though, we could go for a second Mona, but I think the obvious choice is getting C2 on my Tainari. You guys have already been saying that he's really, really good. I did some research. Apparently his C2 is pretty much the best one that he has of all of his constellations. It gives him a massive DPS increase. So it kind of just seems like a no-brainer to go with him. As long as I can find a team that he actually goes with, which I kind of sort of can make him work, but we'll see. Honestly, I'm kind of happy that we had this like kind of dead patch. I mean, it's not really a dead patch. We got the summer update, but it's sort of dead other than that, and it's nice because it gives me some time to catch up on building up all the resources on my account for the new region. I think what I am gonna do right now is do singles until I get a 4-star, and hopefully it's Xiangling. Hopefully we just get lucky, we get one Xiangling. Then I get her to C3, and the reason I want to get her to C3 is because it's going to guarantee me C4 when Lantern Rite rolls around and my 1-year anniversary on this account happens. I think that's smart, so we're going to just go for it and see what happens. And if I end up getting Yelan, then, you know, great, that's cool too. What are we going to get? Come on. Oh my god! Are we serious right now? What? I have 2 pity. That's so funny. I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna see if I can get Xiangling to C4 right now. I'm just gonna do singles, just singles, only singles. Am I gonna do another 10 pull? If I don't get her, then it's okay. But I think we almost have to, just for my like ease of use on this account in the near, we don't have to. Okay, I'm coping into just justifying me pulling right now, but I don't have to do anything. What I really want though is C4 for the uptime. 40% increase in our uptime on Pyronado is just really, really good. We now have the C3 that's going to give us even more levels and more damage. Oh my fucking god, dude. Are you joking with me right now?
Hello, traveler. Call me Yelan. I think you may need my help. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
I'll do anything you want. That wasn't supposed to happen. That's at, I want to just reiterate, that's at 15. I was at 15. What do I even do? What? We ball! Give me. I need 4 stars. I need 4 star. I need Xiangling. That is not Xiangling. That's a Fav Warbo. That's not Xiangling. I'm gonna get to the next 4-star. And that's it. That's all I'm doing. Because this is eating into the Risley fund. And I can't have that. Okay. This is it. No matter what. Xiangling, please. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? I'm so glad I did this. That was what, like 27 summons, and we got 2 Xianglings, and oh, I don't know, Yelan. Yelan's really, really good. I don't know what you even run her on. Looks like she goes well with like a lot of characters that I have. Yeah, I could run this team. This actually, oh, this is actually really good, I think. That's, ooh, okay. We do, in fact, have a brand spanking new Favorbo. Oh, wait, we have an R4 now, Favorbo. Olé, I'm sorry, but you don't matter. Critical hits have a 90% chance to generate a smaller amount of elemental particles. Yes, sir! The Favorbo at R4. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my god, what just happened? This really just happened. I just got like the most massive upgrades to this account in 26 summons. That is crazy. Dude, what a day. I can't believe it. This is like one of the best constellations. I'm so glad we just got that. I actually don't even know what to say right now. I guess that I'm gonna be using up some of my resources on Yelan, which is not a sentence I thought I would be saying anytime, really at all, honestly. I didn't think I was gonna be polling for her, but I wanted the 4-star and I just wanted to try my luck, and I'm glad that I did, which is a crazy thing to say. It's so funny because I feel like I've been rewarded in ways that I should not have been rewarded, and I know a lot of you guys are going to be really upset about that, and I just have to say I'm not sorry. Get good plus ratio. I hope that helps. So I'm gonna be living here for the next, I don't know, week. Level 50. Also, I'm gonna have like the most cracked Emblem of Severed Fates set up for her because I have a ton, and I mean a ton, of resources in these just dog water, absolutely terrible artifacts of Golden Troop and of Martashase Hunter, because I've been farming it for so long that I can just feed into the strong box and get her an actually decent setup right off the rip. As soon as I have her leveled, I'm gonna be spending all of them on that. That's crazy. And then we have someone that actually finally fully completes in like a decent way my national team. And that means that I can put Kazuha on my team with Nevelet, which means that he's going to be doing 60k damage a hit on his charge attack, which means that I'm going to be crushing the Abyss, like even more than I already do. Speaking of Abyss, either way, big fan of refunding me almost all of the primos that I spent. Oh, actually did refund me more than the primos that I spent. I mean, I guess if I don't include the intertwine that I spent, but they weren't primos, so basically they didn't count. So really, I didn't spend anything, honestly, if you think about it. A couple days later, progress on Yelan was going really nice. All right, standard banner 10 pull. Let's see what we got, boys. Give me another Chevy constellation, maybe. Farazan's actually a pretty decent pull. Now we just need 6 more. Then I can finally use Xiao, which would be pretty cool. Oh, Yunjin. I don't think, yeah, I haven't gotten either of them yet. Wow, okay, 2 new 4-stars. Yeah, we'll take it. Making some progress on Yelan. We got Favorbo to 70, and almost all of the runic fangs we're gonna need to get her all the way to 90. Her talents are gonna be a work in progress, but we're currently sitting on 144, which is pretty solid. And when we get her ascended, we can get her even higher. And now it is time for something I've been really excited to do for a little while now, and that is going to be re-rolling with a strongbox for a decent Emblem of Severed Fates setup. We have so many absolutely worthless artifacts to send in here. I am so excited. Okay, HP Sands, not the best stats, but you know what? We'll lock that for now. Ooh, crit rate, crit damage, and it starts with 4 substats. Okay, obviously not the best, but if we hit all crit damage, imagine. Other HP Sands, we'll keep that for now. This could be just a god piece if it rolls right in one way or the other. As long as it doesn't split down HP and attack, then we'll be good. Crit damage, potentially crit rate. Okay. Ooh, if this rolls crit rate, this could be the god piece for Yelan. 2 crit stats, we'll take that. Crit attack. Ooh, damage could roll crit rate, has HP. That's cool. ER crit damage could roll HP percent. Okay, we just re-rolled so many pieces. Surely we've got to find something good for Yelan. We're looking for ER, HP, crit. Whoa! And then that means that we can use this. We're gonna go all the way to 20 on this one and just see what happens. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. What? Holy shit. What just happened? It's even better than the one that I just had on it. What the fuck, dude? That is a god piece right there. Wow, Singshou's gonna be hit like a truck. You know, I actually think I'm gonna take this from Singshou. I know that it's just better for him, but we need a piece with HP on Yelan, and that's just what we're gonna use for now. Imagine you roll crit damage. Ugh. Okay, imagine you roll crit right here, right now. Imagine. Nope. I've got a wonderful idea. What if you threw some ER on there? Ugh. This would be so good if it got crit rate. Please do this for me. Oh my god, wait a second. Okay. This could be really good. This could be really good. Okay. All right, we'll do 3 rolls on it first, see what we get. No defense. Oh! To 16 and another crit rate. Let's go! All the way to 20. Come on, one more crit rate. Oh! It's a low roll, but it doesn't matter. That's so good. That's such a good piece. Oh my god. Yeah, we'll equip this for now, I guess. It's not good, but it'll do the job. I'll say the feather's pretty good. I do think that because of the CV, this flower is actually kind of insane, even though we did get an attack roll. Sands could use some work. Goblet could definitely use some work. Circlet, I'm gonna actually go out on a limb and say Circlet is pretty freaking good for Yelan. We need some more crit rate and probably switch to an HP Sands, but otherwise, I'm feeling pretty good. Warbow Ascension. Leveled all the way up to 80, and we got a little bit of work to do. This is so me when Neuvillette shows up on my doorstep and I open the door and see him. So I cleared out the whole map, and it turns out I had exactly enough chaos cores to do this, so that's pretty cool. We're gonna level 90 the Fav Warbow, which is gonna be really good for Yelan in general, and is nice to just have on the account, especially since it is R4. Now we just need to get some star conches. I just want to take this time to give a massive shout out to Ohio. I needed some more star conch to max out my Yelan, and Ohio came in absolutely clutch. I don't know if hell is real, but it's not in Ohio. It was represent, and it is finally time. Let's go! All the way to 70, all the way to 80, and all the way to 87. Great. Well, we're gonna get her there soon. Also, her crit rate went up to about 60%, which is really great. We really need an HP Sands. Her HP is kind of lacking, and I don't need this much ER. On top of that, we've done some farming, so we can go ahead and get her talents up a decent amount, which is fantastic. Of course, I don't have any of these, which I'm gonna need to farm as Dia for, so we'll have to start doing that soon. But yeah, Yelan's actually starting to come along pretty nicely. My Mora is definitely dwindling though. And did a little bit of farming, so we got Yelan totally maxed out, level 90. Still have a lot of work to do on her, but level 90 Fav Warbow at R4, a serviceable artifact set that we're gonna improve, and sitting on 167 until, again, we can get more of these level up materials. By the way, I know it's been a while since I've updated you guys. I still only have 15 of the 18 selectable characters I need. In this case, we need Animo, Cryo, or Hydro. As you can see, I do have a few options on ones that wouldn't take me too long to get to level 70. Even in Barbara's case, could actually be pretty useful, even without any artifacts or anything, just because of her C6. Also, I need a lot more level up materials too, so yeah, I don't know how realistic this is going to be. Also, I need more Mora. Oh my god, I'm so low on every resource. I guess Natlan is coming really soon, just in a few days, so we are going to have a lot of content in the very near future to grind out, exploration to do, quests to complete, yada yada yada. So we are going to be able to pick up some materials, like level up materials and Mora from doing some of that stuff. Natlan released today, and I actually can't go there yet. It's a long story. I don't know if I'm going to actually be able to give you details. I guess now I will give you them if I'm actually allowed. Chiken here. I actually got to do some paid ads for Genshin. They reached out and had me do them, so let me know if you saw them anywhere. But yeah, there we go. Through the deserts of Sumeru, we have Natlan, the first section of it anyways. I actually am so excited for it. I wish I could right now, but I just can't. I have to wait. So for the first banners, I'm not going to be doing any summoning, so it's going to be about 3 weeks more of saving. We'll see how much we can get. I'm actually going to go ahead and buy all of the intertwined I can right now, which is 96 total. We'll see in the next patch how many primos I can get. Oh man, look at all the rewards. So many primos. Oh my god, there are so many events. All right, we have a free 5-star selector. Obviously, we're choosing Dia. No, I think it's pretty obvious. We are going to be choosing Tainari, getting him to C2. Definitely solid. C2 actually gives him like an insane DPS increase. I don't have Dia, Diluc, or Jean, and Jean's the only one that I think I'm particularly likely to want to use in the future, but even then, probably not. Tainari already is cracked, and getting his C2 just makes him more cracked, so I'll be able to build a really, really great team with him. Also, a lot of you guys gave me a really hard time about not building him. This will just make it more likely that I will in fact build my Tainari and make him really incredible. We also get the Masterless Startler. We will take that, dude. What an insane thing for Genshin to do. I have to say, I am very impressed. But yeah, this is an insane DPS increase. Very happy we've got that. Even more motivation to build him, you know? My long-term encounter points, bro, they're gone. Going to Natlan for the first time. Let's go. Airdropping old man. Airdropping old man. He lives.
If you encounter any troubles along your journey, you need only let us know. No matter.
Lorind, my wife.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. First Archon quest in Natlan. Let's go. This is my first release region. Defeat the Rift Hounds. Oh my god, we are saving the Saurian. That is my brother right there. You will not attack my brother. I got you, my boy. Oh, what happened? It's too late. No, you can't die. What just happened? What? What? Oh. 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 What? Look at the little... I love how their name is Little Guy. Like, look at the little fella. Would you like to travel with us? Ah, he does. We'll call you Hash Brown. Hash Brown. Okay, so Hash Brown wasn't gonna work. We need a new name. What are we gonna name him? Hash Brown. Oh, come on! I decided I'm gonna name him after my cat, Bubbert. Bubbert wants to talk into the mic. Bubbert, what do you gotta say?
Hey guys, did you know Storm Terror attacking Mondstadt was an inside job?
Then let's call this little fella Bubbert, shall we? Yes, we will.
All right, starting off the first Archon quest in Natlan, and we are introduced right away to Kachina, the most wonderful character probably in the entire game so far. Let's be honest, she's fantastic. And she's being abandoned by these fucking losers! Because previously they were on a team and they assume that she's gonna hold them back when this tournament comes along that they're all gonna be taking part in. They leave and then we meet Kachina and she is the best. She tells us about the upcoming tournament where everybody's trying to vie for this spot to be on this hero team that are gonna go into the Night Kingdom and fight the Abyss. Of course, she doesn't really have a team anymore, so she can't really participate, so we decided to offer to join her. Can we join your team?
That's so unbelievably generous of you, but only people from Natlan are allowed to take part in the pilgrimage. No one's ever offered to join my team before.
Oh.
I adore green fruits and would love to become more strong, even though I'm still not much of a fighter.
Oh my god. Even though we can't be on her team, she shows us around her tribe, including meeting some more Saurians and then meeting the Wyob. Well, not actually the Wyob. The Wyob is in the Night Kingdom, and we'll talk about that later. But basically, it's this sort of divine being that protects all of the people of Natlan. And this symbolizes and pays respect to it. And just continuing the Natlan introduction, I have to say, I really love the area. It introduces itself so well. Meeting Kachina right off the bat, she's so endearing of a character. You're rooting for her right away. It's so vibrant. The music is great. The characters are interesting. The designs are fantastic.
I don't see your teammates with you, Kachina. Where are they?
They're a bunch of bitches. And it's really great because right away Mualani drops everything and offers to join her team, and you just immediately get the vibe that they're kind of like sisters. Okay, I already like Mualani. She's great.
She's like a little sister to me, you know? She's already so talented. She just needs that one decisive win to convince her of it. And I have a feeling this is the one.
And on that note, we start off one of the most badass character introductions in the entire game with Mavwika. Holy shit, man. Whoa. Oh my god, dude. Now, jumping into the next story beat, we have the Pilgrimage of the Return of the Sacred Flame, which is this sort of team competition before the actual one-on-one tournament section. We have to find 3 contending sparks and survive against all of the enemies that are going to be along the way. And Mualani was not lying. Kachina and Mualani make a really great team, and being able to play both of them right away like this was super fun to do. There we go. We're taking this guy out, buddy. Let's go. And Kachina for the final hit. Yeah. The final one. We got to go. Oh, this is so sick. What? Just in the nick of time, we make it with the final contending sparks. There we go. We got there, boys. And it's time for the one-on-one tournament right away. Gotta say, this guy's weapon was fantastic, but his fight was disappointing. Yeah. Kachina is absolutely crushing the competition all the way up until the semifinals where we get control of her again. And this fight had a little bit more to it that made it interesting. Oh, you just get extra powers? Okay, cool, bro. Yeah, no, that's fine. Of course, we can use Kachina's construct to scale pillars, so it's really not that crazy of a thing to deal with, but still, it's interesting. Strategy, baby! Yeah! Now, I did say semifinals, and you might be wondering who the finals opponent is, and...
Your final opponent... It's me.
What?
Okay, this fight scene was amazing. A fully animated cutscene with Kachina and Mualani going at it. The animators popped off, the design of the arena and the animations and the music in the background. Oh man, it was so good. I can't show you the whole thing. Obviously, it's like a couple minutes long, but I'm trying to talk long enough that you can get an idea of how good this really is. Maybe go play the game yourself if you haven't already, because oh my god, dude. China's totally lost in the moment, but eventually she realizes that everybody's standing and cheering for her and that her dream finally came true. That was awesome, dude. Oh my god, that was so sick. This is probably my favorite start to a region, and I don't know if it's particularly close. Right, so one thing I do need to say here is that they did mention that all of the people that win the tournament are going to be on the team going to the Night Kingdom. You guys already knew that. What you didn't know is that you can actually die in the Night Kingdom, but as long as the team still survives and they win, quote unquote, then you will get resurrected. I'm a little worried about Kachina. Yeah, no, I feel the same way. Like, okay, it's not gonna happen, but like theoretically, they could all go fight the Abyss and then they could die and then they'd just be gone and dead. It's not gonna happen, but like, it is a brand new month and that means we get 5 intertwined and 5 acquaints. And actually, those acquaints bring us up to a 10 pull, so let's go ahead and just do it, see what we get. It's gonna be, oh, we got a 5-star. Okay, Tainari, imagine Tainari, imagine, not a Chi-Chi, basically. Not a Chi-Chi, and I'm okay with it. Okay. C1 Mona, actually surprisingly value pull. You know what? I'm good with that. I'm actually good with that. When any of your own party members hits an opponent affected by an omen, the effects of the Hydra-related elemental reactions are enhanced for 8 seconds. So yeah, it can be pretty decent. I don't know if I'm actually gonna use Mona much, but this is definitely actually a good pull. In a few days, I've had a lot of stuff to do, but today we are going to be continuing the Natlan story quests. The one thing that I've noticed is that I really enjoy taking my time in Zenless Zone Zero, which is another series that I'm doing right now, so definitely check that out. And because I'm going to be playing patch to patch, keeping up to date on Natlan, I do think that it also is going to be good for me to just take my time, enjoy each patch, and yeah, the content is just really good, so I'm just excited to see more. Now, while Kachina was off fighting the Abyss in the Night Kingdom, we decided to go check out Mualani's home, and shocker, it took about 2 seconds for the Abyss to start attacking. We also learned the Traveler can just purify Abyssal corruption, you know, just as you do, apparently. Oh my god, guys, we're going to a hot springs party. Can't wait to live it up in the tropics, man. This is gonna be great. Look at those dance moves, though, bro. Holy shit, she's going off. And the good vibes did not last long, unfortunately, because we had to talk to Atea, who is dying from corruption. Her internal organs are all shutting down because the corruption has gone on for too long. And the reason that this hits is because she basically took care of Mualani. I mean, Mualani has parents, don't get me wrong, but it seems like Atea and her were really close, and Atea took care of her a lot when she was young. To have someone that was that kind of figure in your life telling you that she's dying and that she only has a few days has to be absolutely brutal.
Just remember, whether in life or death, I am always with you.
Oh. The next day, we get some news from a courier. What could possibly have happened?
The team sent out to fight in the night.
And Kachina? Is she back as well?
Oh, is she alive?
Kachina fell
in battle.
No! But don't worry, the team was victorious, so the rite of resurrection will be held
Holy
in the stadium
shit,
soon.
Kachina fucking died!
Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know?
Yep. I do know. I make dumbass YouTube videos and people in the comments make fun of me, and that shit keeps me live, man. Yes, hello, I would like to retrieve 1 Kachina, please. Okay, who's her? Oh my god, Kachina was the only one that died. No!
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom. Or locate her ancient name.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually
I want to fucking kill this guy.
She is a hero worthy of our admiration and celebration.
Hell yeah, brother!
However, doubt is a means by which we seek the truth. not a weapon we wield against others.
Oh my god, she's the goat. Shut the fuck up, Junior.
You have concerns? State them.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Then it would seem the truth never mattered.
Oh shit! Let's go! Yes, it was an absolute verbal bloodbath, but there are some things that happen afterwards that you guys need to know. Basically, what it boils down to is we need to get Kachina's ancient name, and then using that, we're gonna go to the Night Kingdom and try to find her. And there's a whole lot going on that means that the Abyss is going to be particularly powerful against Natlan very soon if we don't act soon as well. And then something happens that I was not expecting.
Of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with.
Oh my god. Right, so we've got another cutscene that I've seen probably over 10 times now, and every single time I get goosebumps still. It's incredible. I'm not gonna show you the whole thing like I said before. It's about 2 minutes long, but it is so worth your time. Go watch it. Play the game, bro. Oh my god, just what a gift it was to see Capitano go against Mavuka for the first time, seeing their powers in action and animated so unbelievably well. Just fantastic. Ah! Oh! He's injured! Oh, and then he gets away. That was so sick! Oh my god, Mavuka is awesome! Oh my god. A lot just happened to that quest. Wow! Later on, I went and got Kachina's ancient name, and, this is that. This is me getting Kachina's ancient name. Oh, it's Kachina.
The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really
Oh my god, they're PTSDing the Kachina. So we finally make it to the Night Kingdom, and we've got a grocery list at the very top. 1 Kachina. And some milk, and some eggs, and some cheese, and some tortilla shells. I'm gonna make some tacos tonight. We need some ground beef. Kachina! Have you ever wondered how it'd look if you power washed a dog? Well, now you know. Easy money!
We've got company.
Ooh, boss fight, boss fight, boss fight? Oh, it's one of you bitches.
You really think that puny soul could slow me down?
Sorry in advance, but you deserve what's coming to you!
There aren't many in Natlan who can beat us when we're together.
Bro. Oh, he's got a shield. Okay. And is dead. Oh my god, that was so fast.
Fantastic work, Kachina. Absolutely fantastic.
Bro talked so much shit.
This makes me so unbelievably happy. I'm happy too, Mualani. Together we really are unstoppable.
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend.
Who are you?
Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs.
A warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought against the Abyss during the invasion 500 years ago. All eyes were, in fact, on me. Okay, jokes aside, this was actually really cool. This is a manifestation of someone that saved all of Natlan in the past. And when Mualani jumped in to save Kachina, then she awakened her ancient name and became one of the future saviors of Natlan.
One day, I'll live up to the hero you saw in me.
You are already an outstanding child in my eyes, Kachina. No matter what
Oh my god, wonderful.
Just like your parents, my love for you will never change. No matter what the future holds.
Rock Grandma kinda goated.
Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of all you hold dear.
I love these quests and I love these characters, man. This is actually so good. This is the Night Kingdom and the Abyss is in fact there. So things start to get a little bit crazy. We have to escape. It just so happens that our way back to the real world is closing off very fast.
Oh no. Oh no, wait, I didn't think that was actually gonna happen. Oh my god. Who did that? Oh shit!
You've done well. Now come home.
So back when Mualani talked to Tupac, which is a sentence, she got to see a vision of everything that he saw, and 500 years in the past, Mavlika was also the Pyro Archon, which makes no sense because she's a normal human that has been ascended to Archon status. She shouldn't have been able to live that long. So how did that happen?
A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Bear with me, this will make a little more sense in a bit. A little bit later, I think it's important to note that Mavlika also mentions that there are going to be 6 ancient name users that are going to come together and save all of Natlan as long as everything goes how it's supposed to. There's also a big pyro symbol in the middle. I think it's pretty obvious who goes there. Bennett, the true Pyro Archon, duh. And after everyone leaves, Mavlika has this sort of vision.
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again? But what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die?
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support.
That's gotta be brutal, as having your whole family they're just gone. You just know they're all long dead.
We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
Brutal. Oh my god. We walk by Mavlika saying goodbye to a lot of her people, the people she's come to know throughout her life, 500 years in the past, saying their goodbyes and telling her that they're with her. You might be wondering why my face is so bright. I have the windows open. It's a beautiful day out. So today's gonna be my first day actually like really playing Natlan properly. I haven't had a lot of time recently, and I'm just excited to actually have like a full day I can just dedicate to this. And like later, I'm gonna do a little bit of editing. It's gonna be great. I'm really excited. Oh, he's getting down. Oh my God, look at him go.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Yeah! I don't really know why I did this. I kind of skipped through it, but I think that it's super important to note what is being skipped over here, because Mavlika mentions that we are able to get an ancient name as the Traveler, and I mean, then I'm like, wait a second, hold on, I think that was important, and then I realize maybe I should have been reading that, and then I go back in my editing program and I read it, and now I'm editing and talking about it right now, so now you're caught up to speed. Wow, okay, this is gonna be interesting. All right, chapter 2 done. Yeah, wow, okay, we're caught up. That is it. We have 2 Archon quests so far, and that's all. Well, I am excited to see where this goes. I am really enjoying these Archon quests a lot so far, and I think that it's only going to get better as time goes on. A lot happened, though. Oh, 500 primos for doing that. Whoa, okay. Okay, we'll take that. Oh, and now we can do Mualani's character quest. Okay, I see you. By the way, primo count 4587 with 113 intertwined. We are saving for Risley. Hopefully coming in the next patch, by the way. So, we'll keep an eye out for that. So we got a lot of exploration to do. Also, we've got this event to finish up. I only have done the Kachina side of it. We have 2 more in Kanish and in Mualani, so we're gonna go start knocking that out. At the same time, I also kind of want to just go get all of the waypoints. I think that we're gonna do that first. Yeah, it took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to, but still fun to go ahead and explore the region, get all of the waypoints activated. Next on the agenda, search for inspiration. We have got quite a few of these left to go, so we're gonna go ahead and get them done. I love they're just swimming in the background. That's amazing. I love these guys. Man, none of these combat challenges are like anything for my team anymore. And bang, bang, boom. Mualani is also completed. Now we just need Kanish.
Oh my god, I love Cappies so much. Incredible. Bro's just kind of drowning. Okay, I guess that works. Need them doing something else. Do something else, please. I'm begging you. Please do something else. Oh god. All right, final part of the event. That is gonna be it. We have completed the entire event, and we're gonna grab some more primos, and the event is totally done. Also, we have 5.7 million Mora again, so feeling pretty good about that one. We needed a lot of it, and we were running low, so after a lot of these quests and stuff, we're back up to 5.7 mil. It's not bad. Oh, I can't wait for Wriothesley, dude. Okay, so we have unlocked all the waypoints. We have not done nearly all of the quests. I think what we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to do Tribal Chronicles and then just try to clear all the quests in the area. Should be fun. I'll see you guys then. New day, new me. And today we're going to be doing the Spiral Abyss. Oh boy, I cannot wait for the free Primo gems. Took a while to get it done, but we did get 33 stars as per usual. Not too focused on getting 36 stars, grinding it out. You know, we got our achievement. I know that some of you guys are going to take some issue with that, but I really don't mind. More important things I want to focus my time on. Also, 6319 Primos, 113 Intertwined. Things are looking great for Wriothesley, who is still missing, by the way. No idea when he's going to be back, but we'll see. Today, I'm actually going to be doing something. I've been just doing dailies and logging off for a little while now. I've been really, really busy with a lot of stuff, and I feel like actually playing the game today, even though I have other work that I need to get done. But you know what? Sometimes it's okay, dude. Just take a little time and relax, right? So we're gonna do some questing and just see how far we can get in the tribes. By the way, I know some of you guys are wondering what I've used all my resin on in the time since my last real recording, and well, first off, we have a ton of Mora, and as you can see, we have a lot of Heroes Wit and Adventurers Experience that we're going to be using in the near future when we get some new characters that I'm really excited for. Prepping and pre-farming a little bit, making sure that we are ready to go whenever Wriothesley does decide to show his face in this game. I honestly think he's been forgotten about, and it looks like it's possible we won't see him for another like 80 days. Not ideal, I will tell you that. One other thing we're gonna do today is something I've actually thought long and hard about. Do we want to get Raiden, or do we want to get Kanish? So I think I'm gonna pull a few times on this Raiden banner, and mainly not even for Raiden. I would love to get a couple more copies of Toma, and I would love to get some more copies of Chevres. If we get Raiden, I'm happy. Don't get me wrong. Raiden National, still a great team. And she's fun to use. So, you know what? We're okay with that. We are sitting at a total of 154 pulls. So, we're not going to spend even close to all of those, but I am going to pull a few times just to see if we can pick up a couple Chevres. Hoping we don't get any 5 stars and we're just building a little bit of pity. I know you don't build pity, yada yada. Don't pull for 4 stars, whatever. I don't care. I'm pulling for some 4 stars. If we can get a couple Chevres, I'd be okay with it. Also, we have a great team for Wriothesley already, so I'm not so concerned. Hey, there we go. Look, never punished, man. Never punished. Wow, okay. But yeah, we have a great team for Wriothesley, so I'm not even so concerned with whatever we pull on his banner. Okay, it's Kujo Sara. Only 1 for this one around. Okay, well, new character. We will take that for sure. Free acquaint. We'll take it. Oh. Hey, there we go. Another Chevy. Okay, dude. Another Chevy. What? Bro, are we serious right now? 2 Chevys in 1 pull. I'm glad I did that last pull. Wow. Yeah, man, we are going to keep it at that 73, and then I can buy a total of 41 more for a total of 114, as well as 10 more with Intertwined Fates, but I'm not going to do that, I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we want to save as much as we can for Wriothesley because I do plan on going for his C1 as well as a weapon. So yeah, it could be a little bit before we do that, but you know what? Hey, man, halfway to C6 Chevy. All right, we'll take it. C1, C2, and C3 unlocked. And then Raiden Simp number 1, gonna grab an acquaint from her. By the way, I know that really the best one is gonna be her C6, and I know I'm not getting that right now. I just need to have some self-control, I think, because otherwise I'm gonna end up with a Raiden that, do I really need? No. Do I want? Yeah, I mean, I do, but I want Wriothesley more. I want to get a competent Wriothesley team together, and I want to absolutely be able to crush the Abyss with a Wriothesley team and a Neuvillette team. That is my goal, so I need to have a little bit of self-control, and you know what? We'll see where we end up as far as doing some exploration here, because I do plan on doing that, and that will give us some primos, so we'll see what happens.
Take me, oh Mountain King! Take me as your next sacrifice!
Bro is horny as hell. Oh my god. Keep it in your pants, dude. Okay. Bro got eviscerated. Holy shit.
Heir to the Turnfire, please use my ruined vessel to train the heroes of the future. The will of Kangamato will march ever on till the abyss is stamped out.
Whoa. That was really cool. What a nice quest. I really like that. Kenichi's such a cool character. Oh, and from beating that, we get some free rewards. All right, now we'll take that. Hey, we gotta talk. So today we got the 5.1 update stream, which is pretty cool. There's some really neat things happening. One thing we have to talk about here is the banners, and I am a little bit bummed, to be completely honest. We've been saving up for Ridsley for a long time. As you can see, Shilonen and Shiori are going to be the first two banners. It's like, great, okay, that makes sense. You know, they work together really well. Shilonen's a new character. She's really, really cool. Apparently, she's gonna be really powerful. That's great. But then we got Nahida and Hu Tao going through the middle of November. And you might notice something. There's a certain Cryo Baker that unfortunately isn't being rerun and hasn't been rerun since I started playing the game. We've seen Nahida. This is the second time I've seen Chiori. Where the hell is Ridsley? Don't get me wrong, this update looks great. There's a new boss, there's new Archon quest coming, there's Shilonen's story quest, which is probably going to be fantastic. Most of the recent story quests have been. Something really cool is that starting in 5.1, for all new areas from 5.0 onward, there's going to have Primo Gem rewards for just exploration percentages, which is really great. So yeah, all in all, the update looks great. Don't get me wrong when I say this, but I am extremely disappointed at the lack of Ridsley. Where is Ridsley? Look, man, I've been saving for this guy for ages. I have him basically all pre-farmed. I have enough Mora to work with. I have enough Hero's Wit to max him out. I've farmed up all 46 Tourbillon devices that I need. So I'm set. I literally have been just farming every day. I'm not even leveling up my characters right now. I just figured Ridsley would be coming soon, so I've been doing Denouement of Sin runs and just trying to get a decent amount of Chase Hunter set for him. Obviously, my goal was to beat the theater sometime during this video, and as you can see, we still haven't gotten to 7 or 8, and then they've also added 9 and 10, and that is a problem. I mean, right now it's a problem, at least. You know, eventually it's not going to be a problem, but right now it is. I only have 14 characters for this one in particular. I need 2 more to even start challenging hard mode, which I would have done, but then they added visionary mode, which is like the final hard mode sort of thing that they've got going here. And I'm excited to do that, but I just haven't leveled up my characters. I've been so focused on getting Ridsley totally set up that I just haven't done this. And it feels a little weird to end the video off here, but I think I need to do that. So yeah, I think I'm admitting defeat. I didn't accomplish what I was setting out to do for this challenge. I wanted to beat the Imaginarium Theater all the way, and I didn't even beat the original goal, which was just hard mode, let alone visionary mode, which is going to be the ultimate goal later on once I do actually beat hard mode, which again will not be that far in the future, especially now that we know Ridsley isn't going to be coming for months at a minimum. Garbage, garbage, oh garbage. So where exactly does that leave us for the next video? Well, I'll tell you what my goals are and what they're going to be, and yeah, what you can expect with my next video, which will not be 300 days in Genshin Impact, but will be 1 year of Genshin Impact. I will not be releasing this video until Ridsley reruns, guaranteed. More than likely, he's gonna be rerun sometime like 5.2, 5.3, 5.4 at the latest. There's no way they're gonna go farther than that. He's actually like a relatively popular character, and it's kind of shocking to me they haven't rerun him already. I understand not running some of the older characters, like I get it, even though a lot of people are still waiting for them. Like, it makes sense because they're not gonna hold a candle to a lot of the newer ones. The thing is, people are still soloing the Abyss with Ridsley. I mean, it just makes sense to rerun him. Also, you know, he hasn't been rerun a single time, so like, come on. So yeah, that's my first goal. Make sure that we get Ridsley and max him out and make him an absolute monster on one of my teams for the Abyss. My other goals are going to be as follows. I want to 100% all of this game. I mean,
every single region will have a 100% exploration progress next to it. Not just Natlan, but I also need to return to the Chasm, which I'm really excited for. All of Liyue. Still have a good chunk left to go on Mondstadt. And Enkanomiya is notably only at 36%, which I'm, again, really excited to go back to. I really liked this area. And I've intentionally waited to go back to these areas because I'm excited to do them as my final quote-unquote exploration grinds. I think that it'd be really great to return to those as a sort of reward for exploring everything else this game has to offer. I'm going to make it so I can complete 36 stars on the Spiral Abyss easily every single time. Now, if they change things and make it so it's extremely difficult, yeah, maybe I'll stick with my 33 stars, but as of right now, there are a lot of people out there that have teams that are good enough that they can 36 star the Spiral Abyss easily every single rotation, and I want to have enough teams that are viable and built well enough that I can do that as well. 33 stars is easy. 36 stars takes me some effort, so we're gonna make it so I can do it without as much effort. I want the account of my dreams, and I have dreamed about this game more than I would care to admit. And my final goal, the one that's most likely gonna take the most amount of effort and the most time to get ready for, is completing Imaginarium Theater Visionary Mode. By the time my account turns 1 year old, I want to be able to say that I've completed everything this game has to offer other than achievements, which would be a goal in the future that I would be down to go for as well. Now, where does my account sit after 225 days? Well, we have got a lot of characters, many of which are solidly built. We've got Official that's really solid. Furina's probably the best character on my account. Kazuha gets a lot of work done. Nevalette's easily by far the best DPS on my account. We also have a Clarin team that uses Yelan and Xingqiu as well as a buffer, most likely Bennett most of the time. And I'm really enjoying this team a lot. Like, it's so powerful. Clarin triggers both Yelan and Xingqiu's ultimates every single hit, so she's kind of insane, doing a lot of taser damage. I mean, it's been fun. I've enjoyed it so far. It was the reason I got 33 stars on this Abyss. I'm definitely gonna replace her, but I'm having a good time as is. Most likely, we're gonna be having a national core, except instead of Xingqiu, it's gonna be Yelan when I do get Risley as the main DPS. On top of that, I've been just gradually leveling up and ascending characters when I can, and I have a lot of characters that are at 60 ready to go to 70 and be ready for the Imaginarium Theater. Kind of unfortunate that I haven't done this yet, honestly. I've been slacking because I've been trying to build up for my Risley that I thought was gonna be here by now. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, for all of your support. I am actually kind of just blown away and a little bit speechless when it comes to the support that the first video of the series got. I was expecting it to get like 2,000 views and then die, and I was just going to be happy because it was a fun video to make, and I was particularly proud of how it all turned out. And you guys actually just like blew it up more than any video I've ever made in the past, so thank you so much for that. It really means a lot. I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out my Zenless Zone Zero video as well if you haven't already. 30 days of Zenless Zone Zero. Absolutely fantastic game. And thank Zenless Zone Zero for this series, because it would not exist if I didn't get excited for Zenless Zone Zero and decide to play Genshin because it was the first game that I was interested in that I saw this company made. Also, let me know in the comments, have you seen any of my ads pop up? Because I've done a couple for Genshin and for Zenless Zone Zero. I'm just curious. Sub if you haven't already. Click the ZZZ video on the screen right now, and I will see you guys for 1 year of Genshin Impact next year, I guess, unless something crazy happens, but I don't think it will. I think it's going to be a 1 year update. I'll see you guys then.